What's up, everybody? We're back. This is the Disrespected Podcast Show, and we haven't been on for a little bit. Uh, I know you remember the last crazy story that we did. We don't have one that crazy today, but we do have one with a major public figure that is being called a deadbeat father. And I looked at this story on River TV. I hope I said her name right. She's one of my favorites on the planet. She's one of the greatest women on this planet. And I appreciate what she does. And I watched this uh, video of hers about Dr. Umar with his estranged daughter. Emphasis on estranged daughter, who's now 22 years old, trying to expose him as a deadbeat. So we'll get into it, but please, y'all, start hitting the like button and the subscribe button so we can get this off. New changes are coming, by the way, to the point to where we're going to make this official and we're going to start putting this on Spotify and iHeart and Apple Music and all of that. But I need you guys to subscribe to the channel. 500 subscribers gets us to where we want to be. We can't do nothing without that. But on with the show. So like I said, I was watching this video that Queen River from River TV had. Again, shouts out to her. She's magnificent. To where she showed a video of Dr. Umar's daughter, who's now age 22, his estranged daughter, age 22, trying to expose him of being a deadbeat father. And what I say on this show, I am an advocate for the fathers. I'm an advocate for the fathers who don't have to deal with this type of stupid stuff. So I went into the comments. I looked into her comments. I looked into Miss Rivers' comments. And I seen how poison that us as a community is when it comes to these type of topics. Oh, River, I normally agree with you. I normally agree with you, but on this one, it's obvious that she's hurt. It's obviously that this man, Dr. Umar, is a deadbeat. It's obvious that he ain't who he say he is. Now, I've been saying if you watch some of these videos, I'm about to destroy that stupid narrative over there. Because the comment section was trying to come for her. But you got your boy. Listen. This is not a child anymore. This is an age 22-year-old child clout chasing. You ain't no child no more. How is it his responsibility to continue to try to work things out with you? And I seen his comments. I seen where you were texting him. And he asked you to text him on his phone. But you didn't. He asked you to text him on his phone just to see if it was really you. But you didn't. So now, let me address the black community right quick. Why is it the father's responsibility to try to make amends with a child that you poisoned and you want him to fix it? But they had all the damn time in the world to try to find out who this man was. You had all the time in the world, but you listened to your mama You listen to people that were in that poisonous circle, and now you're trying to blame him. You people that think this way, you're poison minded. That does not make this man a deadbeat because he wants to be sure. How does that make him a deadbeat? So I'm supposed to kiss a child's butt that I brought into this world and supposed to make amends on their terms? How does that make sense? Please explain to me, how does that make sense? You know what your parents used to say, your grandparents used to say, I'm not going to kiss no child's butt to get along with them. You my child. And if you don't want to walk the path that I set, get out. Stay out of my life. That's what some fathers need to start doing. You're not just fixing to come into my life and tear my life up after you done been intoxicated with toxin from your mom. And now, here's the stupid part. This is why it's hard being a stepfather. She came online to say all that stupid stuff and then mentioned that she had a loving stepfather that was in her life the whole time. Now, when the stepfather hears this about you, are you going to walk me down the aisle? Are you going to are you going to be at my graduations? Are you going to, you were, that type of stuff. She was mentioning that. How is that respectful to a stepfather that has been there for you, listening to you cry out and reach out for somebody you said that wasn't in your life? If you got a good dad, move on. If this man, the stepfather, was in your corner the whole time, move on. And I tell my kids that, hey, move on. But don't come into my life after I done made a new home with somebody else and been in kids' life that wanted me in their life. You just want publicity. You just want a clout chase. I don't care if she sees this or not. Dr. Umar, brother, we know you not a deadbeat. Those people in Rivers comments, y'all need to get a grasp on reality. Because nothing you saying makes logical sense in a common sense mindset. Nothing you saying making common sense. Just because they're my child, I'm supposed to go above and beyond. If your child was to unalive somebody, but asked you to take the bait, asked you to take the fall for it, would you do it? So why are we kissing our child's butt just because she got on here and put a video up about him not wanting to be in her life? The same reason you put these videos up, the same reason you trying to expose somebody that you're supposed to love. But I see you don't, because you're trying to expose the man for absolutely nothing. This is why being a stepfather is the worst job in the world. I got to wait around to see if this other guy's gonna come around. I got to wait around to see if this girl's gonna forget, or this guy's gonna forget everything I taught him and run back to his father after you done called him all kinds of names. I just don't get it. The community needs to wake up. There's your happiness right there. Not kissing your child's butt. There's a reason why the man's not there. Did you ever check to see his side of the story? I keep preaching that over here. Have you kids ever went and said, hey, why did my daddy leave? Why did my daddy leave? Don't want to tell you? Why don't you ask people? Why don't you ask his side of the family? Why don't you ask the daddy side of the family? You get all the information from the mama side of the family. Why don't you ask the daddy side of the family? I need to make that make sense. I need you to make that make sense to me. Why are you not willing to ask questions, but you're willing to let stuff marinate to the point where you dislike a person for absolutely effing nothing? This is on the child. You're a grown woman. I'm not going to be chasing you. You done missed out on birthdays. You done missed out on all that graduations and stuff. And that was your choice. That was your choice. Because all of you could have simply said, yo, I want my father here. You could have simply said that. But no, you allowed yourself to be poisoned and didn't find an antidote, which could have been asking questions. An antidote is just as simple as asking questions. There's the cure right there. I got a question. Say your dad, you said something about you have another little sister. She said she had something about it, something about she had another little sister or a big sister or whatever that you never met. How was their relationship, Dr. Umar's and the other mother's relationship? Do you see her on here posting stupidity like that, trying to expose a lie when you were exposing yourself as a liar? You are the problem. You are the problem. That's all we're gonna do today. Once again, shout out to River, and next time we talk, we got to talk about this LeBron James, uh, Stephen A. Smith fiasco. We'll probably do that tomorrow, uh, but don't forget to hit the like button, the share button, the comment button, the subscribe button, so we can get this thing popping. All right. Y'all have a great day.